Rimuru goes to Naruto Verse by manga-nirvana ch17a. Warning for Konoha. Third-person POV. Two hooded persons enter Konoha. A guard notices them at the village entrance but is put to sleep by genjutsu. Sasuke is seen thinking about the night of his parents' death and his inability to stop it, and throws a kunai at the place where he perceives his memory. Naruto completes his morning training and meets up with Konohamaru, who is gazing at the mountainside image of the third. Velzard rebuilt it. Konohamaru impresses Naruto with his commitment to rebuilding the village, and Naruto hands him a coupon for free ramen at Ichiraku. Somewhere in Tsunade village hidden by sand, the rotten corpses of the fourth Kazekage and his two guards are discovered by a shinobi team led by Baki, who curses Orochimaru for his deception. Baki. You goddamn Orochimaru, next time I find you I will kill you. While the latter was recovering in his hideout alongside Kabuto while discussing the difficulty of his situation and his future goals as he failed to complete his plans and his body is now quite weak to do anything. Orochimaru. How did we lose, and what was that jutsu? I have never seen that jutsu in my entire life. I can't believe Master will hide such a jutsu from me. Kabuto. Yes Master, careful, your hands and burns are still not completely healed up yet. I can't understand how could you get such burns all over your body that even my healing jutsu can't fix it properly. Orochimaru. Oh, these are from that girl's cat and her combo jutsu. I must say she was quite strong for someone her age. Either way, we need to find Tsunade to heal my arms and all these burns. Guy. What the pack happened to you? Do you know how much I was enjoying my fight, for once in my life, and you ruined it? Either way, what are you going to do now? You have failed quite miserably, and we need payment. Orochimaru. Oh, I forgot you are still here. Kabuto gives him cash and Guy tells Pain that we have failed the mission and I am leaving Akatsuki permanently. He gave him his ring too along with the cash. Guy. Oh, and one more thing, your master has some forbidden Uzumaki sealing technique on you and only a master of technique can unseal it. So go and research on the seal because there is no one alive who can unseal it now. After that, Guy left Orochimaru and Kabuto to rot in his lair, and left for Konoha to meet Itachi. Kori told him Itachi wanted to meet him. Back to Konoha. Jiraiya is approached by the village's elders, who offer him the position of 5th Hokage, as he is one of the legendary Sannin. He declines but adds that if they are looking for a Sannin to fill the position, then Tsunade would be a much better candidate for the title. He offers to find her for Konoha, though asks that he be allowed to take Naruto and Rimuru with him. Meanwhile, Sasuke is called to a tea shop by Kakashi, where Asuma Sarutobi and Kurenai Yuhi are already there. Within the tea shop are the two hooded figures, which the three Jonin realize but don't convey. With a nod by Kakashi, the two Jonin head to meet up with the duo, while Sasuke is whisked away by Kakashi. Meanwhile, Velzard and Velgren see the condition of two sleeping guards at the front door of Konoha and realize someone has entered the village. They left to find Rimuru so they could all enjoy the new drama. That is going to happen soon. After a minute of searching they found Rimuru near the dango shop eating lots of dumplings. Velzard. Hey, did you see that two guys from Akatsuki? Rimuru. Oh yes, Itachi and Kisame, right? Yeah, they were eating dumplings here a minutes ago. Why to ask? Wait, don't tell me you want to fight them. Velgren. Are they strong, Rimuru? Yes, they are at the same level as S3 currently. This guy is currently uninterested in drama as he just lost a good grandpa. Velzard, Seal, and Velgren then dragged Rimuru to see Itachi and Kisame versus Asuma, Kurenai, and Kakashi. Asuma and Kurenai demand to know the identities of the duo, and are surprised to see the infamous Itachi Uchiha and Kisame Hoshikage in their village. Suddenly Rimuru, Velzard, and Velgren came with drinks and dumplings as they were tired from building the Hokage face that Guy destroyed. Rimuru. Hey, if it's boring then I am going to find Naruto or Jiraiya sensei. The four engage in battle. Asuma tries to fight Kisame while Kurana tries to put Itachi in a genjutsu. Even though it is a perfect technique of fighting someone powerful, she totally forgot that most Uchiha are powerful genjutsu users and can counter it. Thus, Itachi and Kisame quickly gain the advantage. As Asuma and Kurenai are about to be killed, Kakashi comes to their rescue. Kakashi and Itachi exchange blows, each being very proficient with the Sharingan. Kakashi then warns his fellow Jonin that Itachi was Anbu captain at the age of 13. Then Itachi starts using his Mangekyo Sharingan, which shook Kakashi to his core. Itachi, having access to the Mangekyo Sharingan, quickly attacks Kakashi with his Tsukuyomi. With his Genjutsu, Itachi tortures Kakashi for what he perceives as 72 hours in seconds. While Kakashi struggles to remain standing, he asks Itachi. Kakashi. Itachi, why have you returned to Konoha? Itachi. Well, I am after Naruto, the current Jinchuriki of Nine-Tail. Rimuru, who is on the top of a tree with Velzard and Velgren, decides to join the drama and to escalate the situation. Rimuru. I think we should join too before they destroy the village again. Upon hearing this, Velzard and Velgren jump to fight the Itachi themselves. It is finally going to happen. Kakashi remembers a conversation with Jiraiya, where Jiraiya tells him that he has been monitoring Orochimaru's activities ever since he left the village, and adds that at one point, Orochimaru joined a rogue organization known as the Akatsuki, an organization Itachi is a part of. Jiraiya also tells Kakashi that due to Naruto possessing the nine-tailed demon fox inside him, he will have to live the rest of his life watching his back, and therefore he will be taking over Naruto's training. Kakashi elaborates on Itachi's words. They want the nine-tailed demon fox for the Akatsuki. Rimuru then jumped on the Kisame face and landed on the surface of the water with his team. Rimuru. Oh, so you became an Anbu captain at the age of 13, right? Well, who wants to fight since I need to heal Kakashi-sensei? Velzard. I will. Velgren, that musclehead over there is all yours, while pointing at Kisame. Velgren. So do you have some name, Mr. Shark-looking guy? Kisame. Who do you think you are, kid? Kakashi. Huh. What are you three doing? Didn't you see what he did to me? Go run away. Rimuru. Run away, are you joking, right? Looks like Gue-sensei is coming. Kakashi then thought that even if they were as strong as Orochimaru, he doubted that they could defeat all of us here and fight Lord Jiraiya and come out alive to take Naruto away. Rimuru continues. So where are we? Ah yes, tell me, did what Guy Uzumaki said was true? Your leader is one of the elders of the Uchiha clan. What was his name again? Madara Uchiha. Angered that not only Kakashi knows of their organization but a mere child is asking for the name of their leader, Itachi instructs Kisame to kill Asuma and Kurenai along with the three kids, but to bring Kakashi with them. Before Kisame can do so, Might Gue arrives, forcing the two with no choice but to flee. Kakashi then falls to the ground and Rimuru picks him up and starts to check up on him. Guy. Is he fine, Rimuru? Rimuru. He will be just fine, he has used a lot of chakra. Must be that Guy's genjutsu, though its effect is mostly mental. It seems he needs at least a month of rest before he can do some serious jobs. And now he is in coma. Gue. What? How? Why? Rimuru, mental shock. He now needs Tsunade sensei to heal him back to a fighting level. Meanwhile, Sasuke has returned to the Uchiha clan's basement and is angered as he remembers his clan's massacre done by Itachi. After thinking for a few minutes, he decided to take a walk, where he found Sakura. She thanked Sasuke for saving her from Gaara, but he told her that it was Naruto who saved her. Although Sakura initially believes that Sasuke is being modest, Sasuke adamantly states that it was Naruto, who showed newfound strength, who had saved her. Remembering this, Sakura decides to bring Naruto some dumplings as well. Jiraiya attempts to bring Naruto with him on his search for Tsunade. Naruto initially refuses, as he wishes to stay in Konoha so Kakashi can teach him the Chidori. Jiraiya tells Naruto that he's prepared to teach Naruto a jutsu that is stronger than Chidori, and this convinces Naruto to tag along with Jiraiya. Jiraiya then told him to find Rimuru as he was going to come too. Rimuru then came to them and said, "We need to leave now," as he passed a small paper to Jiraiya. Jiraiya took a look at it and agreed to Rimuru's decision. Jiraiya then told Rimuru about their current mission and told Rimuru to use his special eyes and help them find Tsunade. Naruto then asked about Rimuru's special eyes and Jiraiya explained that it is a special Uzumaki technique that some select people can use to see people from km away. Some very rare people can even identify their opponent's chakra nature and amount of chakra just by a single look. Naruto, Rimuru, and Jiraiya are on their way to another town, and Naruto begins to wonder what kind of technique Jiraiya will teach him next. Naruto. Hey Rimuru, why do you call Jiraiya sensei Lord? Rimuru. He is not my teacher Naruto. Naruto wonders why Jiraiya chose him to be his pupil when there are Rimuru, and Jiraiya mentions that Naruto reminds him of the fourth Hokage, who he reveals was his student. Naruto is surprised and asks who trained Jiraiya, to which Jiraiya states that his sensei was none other than the third Hokage. He then asked Rimuru's sensei and Rimuru told him he learned everything from Tsunade, who is a Sannin just like Lord Jiraiya. Jiraiya asks whether Kakashi has done the bell test with Naruto, and Naruto admits that he was defeated quite easily. But the moment Rimuru stepped in and created a perfect plan to use all their powers and defeat Kakashi without doing anything. Jiraiya laughs as he fondly remembers the same bell test being administered to him. While Orochimaru and Tsunade got the bells, Jiraiya was tied to a stump. Unbeknownst to Naruto, their party was being followed by Itachi Uchiha and Kisame Hoshigaki, both of whom decided not to engage in a fight against a legendary Sannin. Back in Konoha, Sasuke is training by himself in the woods, attempting to destroy rocks using his Chidori. He remembers Naruto's fight against Gaara and muses how Naruto is getting stronger every day. Wanting to be stronger as well, he goes off to find Kakashi. Following their fight, Gue, Asuma, and Kurenai take an unconscious Kakashi home to rest after Velzard and Velgrin tell them that Kakashi-sensei needs a lot of rest. Then the gang decides that Sasuke should not know of Itachi's return. They stop discussing Itachi when Gue notices someone outside. Sasuke enters the room looking for Kakashi, only to be shocked that Kakashi is bedridden and that there are 3 Jonin that are in the room. Aoba then barges in and loudly asks whether it's true that Itachi has returned and is after Naruto. Determined to protect Naruto from Itachi as well as kill Itachi for murdering the Uchiha clan, Sasuke rushes out to find Naruto, only to discover that Naruto has already left the village with Jiraiya. In another town, Naruto sits in a hotel room training by himself while Jiraiya is out on a date with Emi, an attractive woman he has just met. While Rimuru tries to keep a watch on both as he realizes that Itachi is now looking for Naruto seriously. Sasuke arrives in the town as well, visiting every single inn and hotel asking if a blonde kid his age and an old man with white hair reside there. One such innkeeper tells Sasuke that there are such people in a room down the hall. Sasuke rushes down and knocks on the door. In his room, Naruto hears knocking on the door and believes it is Jiraiya. Sasuke's door opens to reveal another blonde-haired boy with an old white-haired man, while Naruto opens his door to face none other than Itachi himself. As Naruto opens the door and finds himself face to face with Itachi, he realizes that he looks just like Sasuke and has Sharingan eyes as well. Meanwhile, Sasuke is running through the streets, desperate to find Itachi. Just like in anime, I am not going to write it, you all know the story of Sasuke. Kisame and Itachi contemplate how best to carry Naruto, and Sasuke arrives. Kisame is shocked at seeing Sasuke, not only because he looks similar to Itachi, but because he too possesses the Sharingan. Itachi tells him that Sasuke is his younger brother, which Kisame finds funny as he had believed that Itachi had murdered every single Uchiha. Sasuke tells Itachi that he has been living this entire time with hatred in his heart, and his only purpose in life is to kill Itachi. Sasuke then rushes at Itachi with his Chidori. Uninterested in their quarrel, Itachi easily stops the attack. To try and help Sasuke, Naruto uses the 9-tailed demon fox's chakra in an attempt to summon a toad, though Kisame uses his blade to absorb and devour the chakra. As Kisame prepares to attack Naruto, a toad arrives to block the would-be attack, followed by Jiraiya and Rimuru. Rimuru: I was gone for half an hour and you have already attracted the attention of Akatsuki members. Didn't I tell you not to open the door? Wow, Rimuru will be a great parent someday, hint hint. Kisami's would-be fatal attack is blocked by Gamma, and Jiraiya tells the 2 Akatsuki members that cheap tricks like putting a young woman under genjutsu would never work on him. Standing to his feet again, Sasuke tells Naruto to stay out of his own fight but is easily beaten down by Itachi, who tells his brother that he is still too weak and he still hasn't mustered enough hatred. Deeming it necessary to make him stronger, Itachi activated Tsukuyomi and forced Sasuke to relive his parents' and other clan members' deaths. As Naruto rushes forward to aid his comrade, Kisame prepares to attack him, but Jiraiya uses the summoning Toad Mouth Bind technique to stop the 2 Akatsuki members. The entire area became the esophagus of the mountain toad, with Kisame's foot and sword already starting to be absorbed as Jiraiya began explaining his technique. Sasuke was absorbed into the wall, thus being saved from Itachi. Rimuru then jumped to go check on Sasuke, who now suffers the same fate as Kakashi. Itachi instructed Kisame that it was time to flee, knowing that the only way they could survive this technique was to escape. Itachi is forced to use Amaterasu to burn a hole in the toad's esophagus, allowing them to escape. Jiraiya then seals away the flames, remarking that it had to be a powerful technique to burn through and allow them to escape. As Jiraiya and Naruto are checking on Sasuke, Guei suddenly appears out of nowhere and kicks Sannin in the face with his dynamic entry. He had thought that Naruto and Jiraiya were Itachi and Kisame after using the reflection from his forehead protector to check what was ahead. He had seen two figures in the dull reflection, so he had automatically assumed that Itachi and Kisame were still there. Naruto thinks back on Sasuke's defeat at Itachi's hands. He resolves to go after Itachi and Kisame for doing that to Sasuke, but is quickly shot down by a more realistic Jiraiya, who tells him that he is nowhere near Itachi and Kisame's league. Naruto learns that Kakashi was also struck with the same technique Itachi used on Sasuke, and Guei mentions that they need a medical specialist like Tsunade's help, and Rimuru added that they need to do it quickly because Kakashi is strong, but it is different for Sasuke, who has still not perfected his Sharingan. Not only with Kakashi and Sasuke but for Lee as well. Jiraiya tells Guei the person he needed was the one whom they were searching for, the healing specialist, queen of slugs and elixirs, legendary Sannin, and failed gambler, Tsunade. Guei decides to take Sasuke back to Konoha and tells Jiraiya to hurry up and find Tsunade. Naruto adamantly states that they will. Naruto's determination impresses Guei, who bestows upon Naruto a green jumpsuit that Lee wears. On the way to search for Tsunade, Naruto asks about her. Jiraiya tells him that she is one of the legendary Sannin alongside him and that she is also famous for being a poor gambler. At the same time, Tsunade decided to partake in gambling at Makajutoba, a casino where the big bets are made. Tsunade uses all of her cash, exciting the head gambler as he is aware of her reputation. Rimuru then finally decided to take Jiraiya to the village where there was a high possibility of the finding Tsunade.